Hey guys, welcome to Blue Dragon Distro Podcast with Kane and Lynnee, where we discuss games, technology, and basically anything we want.
Hi. So, what is it? We're talking today about Genshin Impact, right, Lynnee?
Yep. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah, welcome back to the podcast. So, unfortunately, no World of Warcraft for this one, but we're talking about the new game that came out.
Did you say fortune?
Unfortunately.
Oh.
All right. But Genshin Impact came out September 28th, and we started playing a lot with it. Well, at least I did. Don't know about you, but
I'm up to level 9, so.
Well, adventure level 9.
Yeah, well, that's how I look at it. But I'm having fun so far, and I really, really like it. And I actually put it on my phone, so I'm playing with it mostly on my phone now instead of PC, so.
Well, what do you like about it?
Besides the graphics and...
Well, what kind of graphics does it have?
Don't look choppy. That don't look like it's straight out of mid-90s.
Okay, what's the artwork they used? I feel like I'm interviewing you. So might as well make this interview.
I don't even know how to even...
So as a player, Genshin Impact. Okay, so
it's pretty.
It's pretty. What was pretty about it?
It's clear. It's pretty, and I just don't like the...
Yeah.
You're judging me right now. But
I'm interviewing you.
It's not like... Well, people who play games or was kid and play games, they know like how like the older games used to look. To me, it just looked fake. I don't even know the word for it, but it's like now compared to now, it's like I'm used to now games. So it's like if I try to go back to the older games that I used to play as a kid, I'm kind of...
But what kind of art style do they use for the game?
I don't know what type of art style. I just know it's art. What type of art style?
The anime art style.
Okay, well, I don't watch anime, so I'm watching it with you. I'm being honest. I'm feeling like I'm being judged a lot right now in these few minutes. But anyway, go ahead.
Only a few seconds. We're not even up to a few minutes.
Yeah, it's been like 2 minutes.
Yep.
Exactly. And I'm feeling the judgment. But anyway.
All right. And what else?
I stepped from being away from WoW for a bit. So,
yeah.
You know.
And they still didn't even release the pre-patch. That's going to be coming out. Oh, that's going to be destroyed by Tuesday.
It's to me always.
It's okay.
Back to the other games.
So anyway, and what other things you liked about it?
I like the fact that your character can be a bit of sarcastic when they answer.
Oh, okay.
And I'm being nice, not trying to be sarcastic. And then I'm just like, I shouldn't really matter. It's just a tune or whatever. But sometimes I want to just press that mean button and be like, I really don't feel like helping you right now, or something like that, they would say. And then, it's fun. You can get lost in it. Like, I only wanted to be on it for like 20 minutes. I ended up being on it for like over an hour.
And then having on the phone that help.
Yeah, it just doesn't help being on the phone, because now it's like I'm sitting there and it's like, instead of trying to go to sleep, I'm sitting there playing it. But
yeah, just to explain a little bit. So the way they designed the game, yes, is using like I won't say cartoonist because that hurts people when they're into anime and all that. I know that it's an anime art style. Yeah, right?
Hey, they can come at me.
Okay. So it's an anime art style. So that's the graphics you're dealing with, which is very nice. They, made it good. It's not like you need a high-end computer to play the game, which is awesome.
It's a story. Just we haven't really... I'm still in what? The story of part 1. You got to part 2, right?
Nope.
Okay, so I don't feel bad. See, why are you judging me?
Anyway, so, and the cool thing about the game was I feel like a lot of games miss in various ways, even though they have ways around it, is they do legitimately looks like they have crossplay. So what do I mean by crossplay? Since people get it mixed with other things. Not naming names. No one here.
The judging.
Yeah.
I can feel the judging.
Yeah. So crossplay is pretty much I could take the game, play it on my computer, then go immediately play on my Android. It'd be the same thing, same character, same items, everything the same. And also the people I see there are playing on either PC, Android, or in this case also iOS. So on Apple. So on those 3 platforms, everything.
Does Apple get a special?
I don't know. Android gets a special name. Why not?
Android is Android. Why does Apple gotta get iOS?
Okay, they go to OS, iOS.
Whatever.
So, you can play in all 3 of those. You'll see each other, all that nice stuff. And your character goes between all of them. The thing is, the only downside is PS4, they don't allow that.
Really?
Nope. That'd be a whole new character, whole new thing. So I know they have like a special thing going on because once again, they did just come out where you could get the special gliders depending on which version of the game you enter in and all that. So my recommendation, even though I don't think you need the same email address, but don't quote me on it, is download it for PS4 if you have it. Play until the part where you get the glider officially, and then wait. Because they did say they're going to have cross-save working, and I think you'll get rewarded with glider even on PC and Android at that point, and iOS. So we both got the special glider. But yeah. So there's that. And then the thing I like about it so far is, in my opinion, it's not supposed to be a hardcore game. It does feel like a single player because they don't have that much co-op. I know you and I didn't do co-op because we're still low.
Yeah, and you're further than me.
I know.
2 people, you and the other guy, that are like further than me.
But I think you gotta be adventure level 15, 16, then you could do co-op. But from what I read and heard, there's not too much for co-op. I think it's mostly dungeons, resources, and I think dailies and elites.
Funny part, when I was first learning how to glide, I glided straight into.
That's cool. That works. At least you, not me.
And then when I had the dungeon part, you know, I couldn't, I kept falling and then they would die.
Oh, that was the first dungeon that you picked the hardest one.
I did not know they went in the order. I was just like, oh, well, this one's right near me, so I'll go into this one. But then when it kept saying 5 people, I'm like, I don't have 5 people.
Yep, because that was the last one. And now a word from our sponsor. I'm sorry, Lenny, for cutting you off. There are some important things that we had to deal with in that moment.
See, when I go through people, oh my God. See, I was just like, wait.
You couldn't even respond. It was just like, click. Okay, what you were saying? I already forgot what you said.
I was talking about, you said I went through the first...
Yeah, you went through the last dungeon technically first.
Wait, so the last dungeon is
the female. The guy?
The guy.
No, I thought it was the female.
No, the female I did first. The guy came. I did the guy last.
Yeah, you did backwards because you're supposed to do the guy first.
They say, hey, this is what you got to do first.
The one that does electricity as spellcasting, that's the last one. Yep. That was my man.
Whatever.
So, you know, the cool thing is about that, and pretty much just to give you an idea about the storyline, and you could fill in the blanks of anything, is pretty much you're playing a character that is like what? They travel. No, I mean either way, yeah, girl or boy, but they travel through different worlds, and they were going to travel to another world, and they got stopped.
But in the beginning, remember her brother, or it would be her sister got taken.
Yeah, but I'm not saying just from the beginning of this. It seems like they travel different worlds or different, I guess, instances of the same universe. It was multiverse. It's probably multiverse.
She's trying, or he is trying to find his sister. He's trying to find a brother. And they end up in this world by accident because they never heard of the world or the team or whatever they're in.
Yeah.
So my thing is just, it's like which I'm probably going to be wrong about this, but I'm going to probably look more into it.
Yeah, 2 different versions, guys.
Yeah. It's like it's like Mario trying to find a Princess Peach type of situation. That's what I'm getting from playing it right now. No, I haven't read anything on it because I like to be surprised. I like the game to tell me and to go through it like that instead of just, I'm going to read up a whole bunch of cheat sheets and then I already know what it is. It's like, no, I like to play games and actually play through it and figure it out.
I'm trying to get on a synopsis.
But whatever. Anyways, but I do like the story just now. I just feel like now as we're going into it, it's a little bit derailed a little bit because it's like you're helping out this town. Yeah, I got like 3 other people. The girl that does reminds me of Arcade. Like, wow. The electrician.
Yeah, the electrician.
Shaman. That's what it reminds me of.
Okay.
And,
you know, she does the lava bust. That's Amber.
Fire. So I'm gonna.
No, I'm saying the character name is Amber.
Oh, her name is Amber. I don't even know. She reminds me of the girl from Sailor Moon. Sailor Mars. There you go. That's what she reminds me of. And Sailor Mars was my favorite. Sidetrack.
But I'm trying to give you a synopsis though. So pretty much
forever people.
Good. So pretty much he picked boy, girl, and the way it goes is it looks like these 2 characters travel through different worlds. and they got stopped by some god. It looks like
It looked like a dragon. No, wait, it wasn't a dragon.
Anyway, we will leave her alone.
The big dragon that comes and you go into
She has too much Angry Orchard. No, not that one.
No,
not yet.
it was the world that she went into, and
and
then the guy was like,
"You're confusing them."
Sorry.
Anyway, so you get stopped by a god pretty much, and you can pick boy, girl, and it goes from there, and you end up dropping into the world. What it looks like is they probably both are some kind of special warriors, because I saw they could fly and everything, and they have special abilities, and they're very, very powerful. So now when you drop into...
The first thing you go through is the one with the wind. You get the wind. Yeah.
So now you drop into this world, and pretty much what people there, if they have, I guess, very strong beliefs or like to overcome some difficulties, they get something called a vision. And like what Lynnee is saying is the character can do wind.
Yeah, right? I don't know if I want to do wind, because wind in my world, in reality,
but they have that. That's their primary thing.
That's why I don't like her, because it's like I don't like wind in my reality, because the wind likes to knock me down, and I go through panic attacks with the wind. So I don't want a character that has wind.
Anyway, but yeah, so the thing is about the character that you have in the beginning is that it's not normal, because once again, your character doesn't belong to that world, and they have the ability of somebody who has had a vision, which is pretty much, I think, a blessing and one of the gods.
Yeah. Oh,
that's why you have the different elements.
Like if you are going in because he was telling me, because I was like trying to teleport, but I couldn't teleport anywhere because I didn't click on the stupid thing to activate it.
Yeah, the waypoints.
All I just knew was I walked up to it and nothing happened. So I was like, okay. And then I walked away from it, and then I didn't. See, Riley doesn't like our conversation. He wants to sleep.
Yeah, he left. So, wow. But anyway, at the end though, just to for you guys in. So that's how it starts. Like she said, there's a dragon you end up having to fight. There are quests. And the thing I like is that it looks like they're going to add more. I think they have 2 areas.
I need to know, which it's the only thing I'll probably Google is like the level.
I don't know. The highest I saw was 60, but I think you could go higher. Gotcha. But like the first area you enter into is Mondstadt, I think they call it, even though it's spelled, I think, a little differently. But there's 2.
Pronounce it, but I don't remember.
No, I think it's pronounced that way, but they spell it differently. And then there's another area which looks like a harbor area from when I look.
Library?
I did everything in the library.
Did you take the book?
Yes.
All of the book?
I think so. Anyway, so there's those 2 areas, and it looks like they're going to come out with a new area down the road. The thing is, this is like a mobile game, if you think about it. There's a currency you get over time for doing things in that, and that lets you do what they call wishes, which pretty much wishes gives you characters and weapons. What happened?
Now I'm just thinking Riley's just...
That's fine.
He didn't want to hear us, so our dog decided to just leave the room.
Yeah, that's fine. So, it gives you multiple stars, which is the quality of the item, and so on and so forth. So if you're used to those kind of mobile RPG games where they do things like that, this, even if you put it on your computer, I think you'll feel at home. The thing I'm trying to do was Lynnee is like, it doesn't make sense. I'm going to get it tomorrow. It's coming tomorrow. Is I did do I added a new screen protector for my phone, clean up my phone, put in a new thinner case. And I'm getting the Razer Kishi, which is a controller that goes around the phone. Now, I did hear that does not work with the game. But they have, I think, built into the Razer app, or maybe you could get as a different app, a thing called Octopus, I think. And that allows you to map everything. So when you're pressing the buttons, it acts like if you're touching the screen.
Goody, more apps to put on the phone.
Well, you don't need it. You're not using it. Yeah, but you're not using it. So, and so there was an interruption. The recording did stop. Anyway,
press anything.
Yeah. So anyway, but I mean, to me, it's not bad. I'm more used to a controller, especially for those kind of games.
But the game is fun.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm like really interested in learning more about the world, and I don't care for some of the characters though. But the lead character, I'm actually interested in.
Spend money, you could get different characters. Like I got one character that doesn't even show up on the website.
You spend money.
No, you remember I was doing a bunch of stuff and I was able to summon 3-4 times. So then I got one of the characters. I think they're 4-star, 5-star. They're like Amber, but they use a spear. All right, guys. So it's called, once again, Genshin Impact. You guys should probably check out.
It's free.
It's free. It's on PlayStation 4. Good. It's on PlayStation 4, iOS, Android, and Windows. We're not sponsored by them. We just decided we'll talk about it because we've been heavily playing that game.
It's a really fun game, and I really suggest it to anybody. It's just, get lost in it. And it's just, it's a
awesome.
life opener. You'll just be on it for like several hours. Even if you're just walking around, which I think seems more like they want you to explore the world. But you be aware if you are low level, like there are things that are higher level, and if you do find them, just run. Because I did that by accident, and I was able to run without dying.
It's quite cool.
Whatever. It's like origami.
So anyway, so that's all the time we have. Just to let you guys know, at the end of every podcast, we'll let you know, but I stream, what was it, Tuesdays, Thursdays? Yeah, Tuesday, Thursdays, 8:30 to 11 on Trudge TV. So you can catch me there. I also stream Sundays from 12 to 5 if possible. Sometimes I end earlier. Also, we have our YouTube channel. Just look up Blue Dragon Distro. You'll find us there. And also, we do sell merch on our eBay store. If you look up as a seller, Doc2087. If they look up as a seller, they'll find me. And because I didn't realize. But we're also going to do a Teespring store in the near future. So you'll see that eventually. And also, you could catch us on Twitter. The Twitter handle is BDD blog. I wish I could change that. I think that's long gone. Because that's when we had the blog.
Yeah, I know. We don't have it anymore. Or at least we don't.
We don't have it for now.
Yeah.
And then also on Instagram, if you look up Blue Dragon Distro, we're on there too. So we're on all the platforms.
Yeah, and most likely, you'll mostly be hearing and seeing him. I'm just in the background. A lot of the times I'm in the background. I've noticed that when you're streaming. If you're sitting a certain way, they can see me, and then sometimes I'd be like, really?
All right, guys. So have a good one, and Happy Columbus Day?
No.
Oh.
No.
Have a happy Monday.
God.
All right, later, guys.